TLTB, and you know we had to do it. We're back with another one. Who we talking about today? Today we're talking about the Lakers and the Pistons and the Timberwolves and the Trailblazers. Let's just dive into it. Give you a nice recap. Showdown. I don't know what's going to be right now. I'm in a good mood. I'm feeling pumped up. But let's just dive into the stats. And that is headed to Los Angeles, the Lakers and the Pistons. Of course, the Lakers taking the win, 125 to 111. Let's just dive into the game. Give you a recap of what happened last night. And that is, I feel like I want to give the player of the game to Anfernee Davis, AD, going off for 20 points, 14 rebounds, and then he had 6 blocks last night. And this is the AD. Why am I talking like that? This is the AD that I like to see, playing great defense, being aggressive with the ball. Even LeBron James was saying that he should be the defensive player of the year. I don't know about that. I don't know. But he said he felt like he should have gotten it at least 2 to 3 times in his career. So it's like big ups to you, playing great defense, doing an amazing job. So I love seeing that. And like I said, just the consistency with AD is what we need. Just as long as he's consistent, playing how he played last night, being aggressive, great defense, all of the above, I feel like they would do good. I think the Lakers has finally made it over the 500 mark. So it's like big ups to y'all. And the great thing about the Lakers, they have won their last 5 out of 6 games. So it's like good for y'all. I'm happy to see that. I think they're in the top 10 as far as like the play-in slots for playoffs, although we're not there yet. But they're doing good, so they will be able to play in, at least for that much. So I like to see that. And then y'all already know who we're going to talk about, and that's going to be King James, LeBron James, going off. He had 25 points last night, and he had 8 assists. So I just feel like the Lakers did a great job last night, playing amazing. Even their coach was like, he feels like they're just having fun. And that's, honestly, I feel like that's the best way to play basketball, is when you're enjoying it, you're getting along with your teammates, you're having chemistry, and then it shows on the court. Like when you're into it and it's just not, like you can tell the difference between a team that actually gets along and having fun and just look like they're enjoying themselves and they're winning games because of it. You know the difference. And then we had D'Angelo Russell going off. He had 4 threes last night. So it's like big ups to you. Very great threes that they needed. And I feel like that was a good look. And who else do I want to talk about? The next person I want to talk about is going to be Spencer Dinwiddie. Y'all know he has been traded to the Lakers. At first he got traded to the Raptors, and then he went to the Lakers. So now he is a bench role player. So I wonder how that's going to work out for him, because I know with Brooklyn he was starting, but I think this may be a good look for him. They want him obviously for his shooting, and I think that's going to be a great look for the Lakers. And so let's see how far they can get into the playoffs, if they make it to the playoffs. You know, we don't know. So now we're just going to head it over and talk about Detroit, and that's going to be Thompson going off for 19 points. So it's like big ups to you doing your big win. It just wasn't enough for the win, but that's okay. You win it, you lose it. Y'all already know I'm about to say that. But just for y'all to like stay in there and just fight, I feel like to the very end, I think you did an amazing job. And then the last person I want to talk about, and that's going to be Wiseman, going off for 18 points, 9 rebounds. So it's like big ups to you. I think Monty Williams, he was just basically saying like he felt like they could have did more, but I don't feel like it was a bad game played when it came to the Lakers. I feel like they fought to the very end, and like it just wasn't enough for the win. And I feel like they need to play more defense. That's number one. And I think that will kind of change the trajectory, change the dynamic of the game, is really how I feel. So that's really all I have for the Lakers and the Pistons. So now we're just going to head it over and we're going to talk about the Timberwolves and the Trailblazers. And that is the Trailblazers losing 109 to 121. And let's give it up for the big guy, AE, which is Anthony Edwards, going off for 41 points. He had 4 rebounds last night. So it's like, big ups to you. Definitely doing your big one. Y'all already know I love Anthony Edwards. And it was crazy because he was like, it came down to the last minutes of if he was going to play last night. And he was like, forget it. I'm just going to go in. I'm going to play the game. And then it's like, okay, was you really injured? We got to question that, because it was like he went off. For him to have 41 points, and they were saying this is his second game this season with over 40 points. So it was like, big ups to you. He also had 18 points in the first quarter. So I feel like that just set the tone for the game. Like, doing your big one. And just a really great look, y'all. And then the next person I want to say, and that's going to be Rudy Gobert. Not really sure how to say his last name. I feel like I've been saying it wrong this whole time. But Rudy, he went off. He had 16 points, 15 rebounds, and this is his 6th straight double-double in a row. So it's like, big ups to you being a big man, being aggressive, and just playing great defense. For you to have 15 rebounds says a lot. I love that for you. The only downside was Karl Anthony Towns. He was in foul trouble last night, so I don't think he really got to shine, but it really didn't matter because they was able to get the win. So they still have the number 1 seed on the Western Conference. So it's like, big ups to y'all. The thing about it, though, because we're going to head it over and talk about Detroit, they was able to tie the game. They had it at 73-73. So it wasn't like they was just like down bad the entire game, but it just wasn't enough. But it was like, y'all were able to get it tied. But I think Anthony Edwards just took the ball, ran with it, and then the lead just kept trailing, and they just couldn't come back from that. So it wasn't like they just played a horrible game. They actually stayed with it. It just wasn't enough. So now we're just going to talk about Detroit, and that is DeAndre Ayton, the new leader, the new leader of Portland. He had 22 points and he had 16 rebounds. So a big night for him to have 16 rebounds. I feel like he was playing great defense. And I feel like now he has taken that leadership role when it comes to Portland, because it was like, once Dame left, who was there to take the spot? And now it's him. So I think he's doing an okay job with that. But the only downfall, this is now their 5th loss in a row, which sucks for them, but they'll be back. It's okay. They just have to rebuild. It's kind of like where I'm at with it. And the next person I want to talk about, and that's going to be Anfernee Simons. He had 20 points last night, and then he had 5 assists. So it's like, good. Yeah, like, it wasn't like a horrible game. But then it's like y'all are playing the number 1 seed in the Western Conference. So it's like, you know. But y'all, that's really all I had. Today's Valentine's Day, so I hope everyone have a great Valentine's. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. I need y'all to be productive. I was productive. I'm feeling great right now. What else? Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, don't forget to turn on your notification bell so y'all can be alerted when I post. Once again, I am TV. Peace out. Bye.